To the work. Yeah!
5 hours later.
You know, that's just how we do. How are you ladies tonight? Look at that. See, technical difficulties.
Good.
Already.
Good. Just got off work. So, like, I rushed home for this. I told my boss, I was like, I have an interview. And she's like, a job? I was like, no, sorry, about my relationship. And then she's like, oh, I support that. Okay.
Right.
Like, send it to me later to watch.
She's like, let her have a job. You would have been, no.
Yeah,
here for another hour, please.
And I was like, oh, no, it's about my relationship. And then she's like,
I'm glad you
okay,
cleared
yes,
that up
send
for
me that
her.
link later.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Thank you guys again because, man, we know we had difficulties last time.
We had difficulties, but we had fun.
Yes, I love the positivity on that. Look at that. See, now I'm really... Okay, let's...
Schmidt, no.
Ooh, I know. There we go.
Well, cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers.
All the cheers.
Ooh, we're both drinking red tonight. What are you guys drinking on tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tonight we're doing Cooper Hawk because that's my fucking place. I don't know if you've been, but it's phenomenal.
I haven't, but I now have to check it out.
Yeah, you really do. It's like a wine club and restaurant, and they do wine tastings.
Nice.
It's $8 for a wine tasting.
Okay, $8 for a wine tasting? How many wines are we tasting? One?
Eight wines.
Wow, that's really good. Okay, Cooper Hawk.
Sweet red from Cooper Hawk.
Now I gotta see if that happened in my area because yes, definitely. Okay, so
what are you drinking, Shanice?
I'm drinking the port. I told you guys last. This is not even $7, and it's sweet. It's red, and it tastes amazing. Give me. Clear now? Let me see. Reconnect. Am I a little clearer now?
Okay.
Yes. Am I a little clearer now or no? Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now, my setup was much better last time. Okay. So, yes, this is like not even $7. Got it from Publix. Amazing.
Okay.
After this call, I'll be nice and lazy.
And I think this was like, I don't know, maybe $14.99.
Probably less.
Yeah. I don't know. We got the wine club membership, so we get 2 bottles a month.
Oh, nice. I mean, you guys do be drinking wine, so it's definitely worth it.
It's a daily thing.
Listen,
I always say, I'm like, literally, it's Jesus's juice. Like, it's not even wrong.
I agree with that.
No.
We're just drinking some grapes, okay? We're just drinking it instead of eating
Grape juice, adult grape.
Okay, so how was your guys' day?
It was good. Mine was stressful, but
Busy.
stressful.
Life, right? Well, I'm glad you guys had a good day, even though it was stressful and busy. Now, for everybody who doesn't know, that I'm coming out with a podcast, and it will be called Feminine Energy Within. And I'll be interviewing, whether it be poly couples, Black-owned businesses, women, but I will be talking mostly about the feminine energy. The 3 things we'll be talking about is love, career, and sex. So tonight, these lovely ladies will be giving us an insight on their life and everything about them. So to start, how did you guys meet?
Okay.
You tell it best. You really do. You give it that spice.
I give everything.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay, so we met. It's kind of complicated. I always get like, how do I say this? Okay, so Carla took a screenshot of Dave and I's Tinder profile, and she was too nervous to reach out. Like, it just wasn't the right timing. And then she sat on it, and she came across it again like a year later. And on our Tinder profile, we had like my Instagram page on there.
Gotcha.
So Carla slid in them DMs.
Ooh.
Made it happen. So don't let anyone tell you slide in them DMs don't work.
Bags, because obviously Look at you guys. And
Okay,
what's
but
going
like
right
if it's
now?
inappropriate, then it ain't cute.
Yeah, you
Don't
can't
send me
go
the
in-
dick
yeah, you
pics.
can't go in there with the dick pic, you know?
Let's just get to know someone in the DMs.
Exactly. And dick pics unsolicited are actually the absolute worst. Like, it doesn't turn you on, doesn't do anything for you. So it's like, what is the point in sending it?
It's just a dick, okay? I don't need to see it.
I've seen tits.
Show me what's attached to the dick, maybe.
Literally.
We can talk, okay?
Maybe. Maybe. And it better have a good brain on that shit, too.
Exactly. But anyway, Carla slid in those DMs and we just like had great conversation. We had no filter. We put everything out there because we were both like at a breaking point of like, I'm sick of being used. I'm sick of being taken advantage of. Like, this is what I'm looking for.
So this is not both of your guys' first triad?
So no,
Okay.
Carla had only dated couples previously. So it just never felt right with like a girl or a guy. And like,
yeah, just didn't feel exciting, I guess. Like,
Gotcha.
just don't feel, I didn't look forward to the date, honestly. Like,
Gotcha.
most people
Okay.
get nervous, butterflies. I didn't get any of that until I actually went with a couple. So,
Gotcha.
so we were your third triad relationship.
yes.
And then Dave and I had dated in triads again and again and again. Always went bad, always got taken advantage of. It just never was the right fit. Didn't want the same things. And so I think this was the first time that for all three of us, like, okay, we know we like this dynamic. We know, you know, we feel fulfilled in this, but it was the first time where everyone was like, no one was on eggshells. You didn't have to convince anyone. All three of us were like, no, this is what we want, and we want it together.
And yes, now we have rings and we're engaged and
things
stuff.
happen.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, we had a 3-day first date and then never really separated and then like moved in after 3 months and got engaged after like a year and a half and we're getting married next year.
Woohoo! And the date is?
Oh yes, it's March 22nd, 2022. 3/22.
And that if anybody, so Special K on the line, she is 3/everything/22. So if you ever want to know when they're getting married, I don't have to like send me exactly when I don't get an invite in a certain time. I know, well, at 3/22, this is when they're doing it. I gotta
like you're flying out anyway, whatever.
Yes. I'll be here. Whatever you need, let's do it. But yes. So are you guys in a triad or a V? Well, triad or a V?
We are in a triad.
Gosh.
We like
so everybody dates everybody.
We like girls, yeah.
And we like boys.
Yes.
And so yeah, we both.
Yeah, I said give me one of each.
Why not, right? Why not? I want one of each of them.
Yeah, I can say for me, and I think Carla feels the same way. Sorry, that's Schmidt. We would never feel complete without having both a male and female partner. So this is really the perfect dynamic where we get both parts of that and both parts of ourselves. And I mean, it's about the dynamic, but also it's about us as individuals, you know?
Correct. Staying true to yourself.
Exactly.
Yes.
And too, like I feel like Carla, you struggle to like connect with a man before. Like you just never felt that.
I wasn't allowed before, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So now she connects, but it's not just that Dave's a guy, it's because it's Dave.
Yes.
Got you. Okay, that's very nice.
But yes, we're in a triad. There is Carla and I's relationship, Dave and I's relationship, Carla and Dave's relationship, and then all together, all three of us.
All three of us.
Got you. Very nice. Thank you for explaining that. So a triad is when everyone is in a relationship. A V is just a hinge. So like if one person, like if Carla was only dating Dave but not Rebecca. And so
Okay.
right? I love it. Like how dare you?
What's wrong with me? Okay.
Bags. But okay, so because you guys are all dating together, you would say you are egalitarian or a hierarchy relationship? Egalitarian.
Egalitarian.
Yeah, we don't do that hierarchy stuff. No one is above anyone. No one's more special. We're all equal. And I think the thing too that's so important about equality is it's not that everyone's getting the same exact thing, the same exact time, the same exact treatment, but everyone's getting equal opportunity.
Correct. Exactly. And that's what matters, because
Exactly.
everybody doesn't have the same 24 hours. Yes, everyone has the same 24 hours in a day.
But
different job, different time. So
exactly.
you cannot expect
My
it all
best
to be at one time.
example that I use, and it's like the stupidest thing, is that Dave smokes cigarettes, right? And he's always going to the gas station, and I'll always get a chocolate bar for Carla. But I don't like chocolate. I don't like candy. It's not my thing. And so he doesn't get me anything. So then I'm like, oh, well, is Rebecca left out? And he even like checked on me like, oh, do you feel left out? But I don't care. It's not my thing. I'm not missing anything.
Exactly.
But there's some people that brings jealousy.
Listen,
but for us,
where's my chocolate?
It's so sweet and thoughtful that Dave's like, okay, when I'm doing this, I'm going to be considerate of getting something Carla loves, you know?
And I love that you brought that to our next topic about compersion. So you guys do. So you obviously you obviously have compersion when you see Dave and Carla interacting.
1000%. I think we all experience that.
We all experience it.
And for those who don't know, compersion is when you're not jealous, but you actually love seeing the love of your partners. But
exactly.
Yes, go ahead. You're going to say something?
I was going to say, so like, I think we've all experienced jealousy before. I think every human experiences that.
Yes.
And I know like Carla previously in other relationships, like never experienced compersion before.
Yeah, I never did before.
So I think it just takes the right dynamic, the right connection.
The right people sometimes. Sometimes it's not the dynamic. It's just not your people. And that's okay.
And that is, you cannot be for everyone, okay? Because if you were, something wrong.
Also, I don't got time for everyone, okay? Like,
listen, I need time for myself too.
Yeah, I need time.
Thanks. So how are you guys keeping the romance alive during COVID?
Definitely a lot of date nights in. Yeah, me.
Yeah.
I'm the event planner, date night creator, fun enthusiast. I don't know.
Extraordinaire. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do all that. But yeah, I think we've just like adjusted. Like we probably went out to dinner more, but like we had to create date nights in. We done like board game nights, movie night in, like just thinking outside of the box. We did more road trips.
Oh yeah, we did day trips to like Sedona.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I think just coming up with something fun that's different. And doing things for each other, like as three and separately, and doing things for yourself. Like self-love time is top priority for this one, I'll tell you that.
Gotta get that self-love time in.
So yeah, I just think like keeping it alive by always thinking of each other, always being thoughtful. And even if it's like something silly, like just like, oh, I said this before. So Carla and I are trying a new diet right now. We're trying to eat like high protein, low carb. And Dave has been thoughtful enough to not just be like, okay, I support it, but literally like he's thought of new recipes, like new ways to come up with stuff for us to be excited about what we're eating. And I think that's really loving someone. That's really showing up.
Definitely.
It's the actions. Yeah. So.
Those actions matter because it shows that you're not only like caring about me, but you're also listening to me and caring about what I care about. So yes.
And two, like,
yeah. Dave, good job. Dave, good job. Yes. Snap it up for Dave.
And then
two, like, both of y'all, okay? Being thoughtful.
Very true.
And then too, I feel like intimacy is so much more than sex, right? Like,
yes.
I feel like it's like deep conversations, it's quality time, it's thoughtfulness, it's consideration. Like, there's just so many things that can make you feel loved by your partner. And I think that people forget that, you know?
Correct. And they don't think about, it's the little things. The little things matter.
Exactly. Because it's like, oh, well, I took you on a date, but okay, that's not it. Like,
I think everybody brings their own. You plan dates. Like, I think we've said that before.
Yeah.
Where we each plan something.
Yeah.
Nice.
We bring something to the table.
Yeah.
Yes. One of you guys are very good at cleaning.
Yeah.
One of you guys is date nights.
Yeah, cleaning queen, date night queen, and Dave's like our chef, in-house chef.
Yes.
Listen, and I see what he be chefing up, okay?
He's all right. I mean, it's just like lobster and steak.
Like just the little stuff, you know. Anything.
Casual Tuesday night shit.
Facts. So, Do you guys love each other in your own individual love language? Do you guys go out love languages? How do you guys do that?
Yeah, so I think that's the best part about our dynamic, I think, is that we can love each other for us individually. I think too many times people get caught up as like, it always has to be three. It always has to be three. It always, and I know I've seen you get caught up in it. Like, oh, I should be just like Rebecca. Like, and you know, but we want to be with each other and we love each other for us individually. Exactly. And so like Carla's really affectionate.
Like really.
So she needs the cuddle. She needs the touch. You know, that's really important to her. I really like words of affirmation. So I really need like deep conversations and like reminders and thoughtfulness.
Yes. Tell me I'm beautiful,
Dave,
bitch.
Yeah. And then Dave really likes his like space. Like he likes his self-time and that's important to him. And like us giving him that is showing him love. So I think we're all really considerate of each other's love languages, but I also think your love languages change and like at different times different things can be important to you. And so like right now, okay, maybe it's touch, but in a year and weeks, like it could be something different. And I think we're just always like learning each other and checking in and just communicate, and then more communication and then like a little more communication. And then
some comprehension, sprinkle that in there.
Yes, understanding, all of that. I so agree with all of that. I love how that was beautifully said. So that was our love part. Do you guys have your masks ready?
Oh, okay. So maybe.
Maybe. She's like, I don't know.
I have some water.
Wonderful.
I'm from Philly, guys, so I say water.
I love the accents. I love it.
I don't know. Water. Is that the right way?
Yes, my love.
Water.
you have to have water. But the A has to
I
be
don't
there.
know how the fuck people say that. I'm sorry. I have an accent.
Say water.
Water.
Okay, anyway, yes, we have the masks.
Yes, so that's one for you.
Shanice provided us these beautiful things to
Yes.
put on our faces.
They're going to be 24 karat gold masks. They're going to be putting on today.
So gold on gold?
Oh, gold on gold. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, exactly that. Exactly. Gold on gold.
We just be shining like that. We didn't need the extra gold, but we'll take it.
Listen, okay? Okay, so there should be a container for each of you guys, and then there's only one scoop, but you can put the water in one and water in the other. Yeah, so guys, these are face masks that I have on my site, vinesgang.com. It's in my bio, my link, if you guys want to check it out for the face masks. I have Egyptian Rose, which is the one that I'm putting. Oh, wow, this is stuck in my ring. Oh, there we go. I have Egyptian Rose, which is the one that I'm putting on tonight. And I have charcoal. And what else is there?
Baby, do you have a Diva?
I don't.
Of course, I would have had it like on me. Charcoal, that.
I'm going to go get
some other stuff.
ponytails. I didn't even think
Yes,
of this.
right? Honestly, I didn't like how my hair looked when I started it. So I took it out, and that's the only reason why I have these. Or else I'd been like, wait a minute. I'm getting my hair as soon as this is done. I get my hair done as soon as this is done.
Oh, it looks so cute.
Thank you. So when I was first growing my hair out, I used to wear these like buns, and it wasn't in dreads, but locks before. It was just curls. I used to wear these buns all the time. Like, you look like a little child. And I'm like, leave me and my little child hair alone, okay?
That shit cute. You just don't know.
Thank you. Exactly.
Okay, so we got our mask.
Wonderful. So you're going to put the powder into the container.
Okay, good, because I did that, and Carla was like, are we supposed to do that? And I was like, oh, no, but I did it. Too little, too late.
Yeah, right? Listen, you're going to get what you get. And then, but you didn't put the water in there yet, though, right?
No, I didn't.
See? Perfect. That's all you good, then. You good. So now we're going to, wait, both of you guys have it in the container, right? Mm-hmm. The powder? Perfect. Yeah. So now with your scoop for the water, you're going to put exactly one scoop into your, into the powder, and then you're going to mix it with the there's only one spatula. So one mix one.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, you guys can both mix it at the same time. It doesn't matter. Because it'll give it some time to, like, get, like, a little bit hard before you put it on your face. So that's perfect.
Will you mix mine?
You want me to mix yours?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I'll... Teamworks make the dream work. With face masks,
Listen.
with relationships.
It
With
goes
jobs.
together. Listen.
If you ain't a team, you
Everything.
ain't trying.
There you go.
And on top of that, it's like, why would you go somewhere by yourself when you can go with someone?
I love that. Except
Like,
for sometimes I like self-love time. I'm sorry.
yes. I mean, we gonna get into the other part. Like, you know, there is some times when you do need time to yourself, okay? Because it's definitely needed. So, are you guys good to talk while you're mixing?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wonderful.
Mixing,
Oh.
so.
They called you out.
I love it. You know what?
Relationship is about honesty, okay?
Yes, and you got to, because at the end of the day, if she don't call you out, who will? Who will?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And when your partner is telling you the right thing, or like just keeping you on game, that's love. Okay, love.
True.
It's love.
She's like, I'm gonna use that.
Like, I just found something new for me to say.
sorry. All right,
No,
so career. Now,
Okay.
career. What do you guys do for a living? Or are you guys in your dream career?
So I work in property management.
Nice.
I'm a leasing manager. And Carla?
I work in scientific sales, selling research equipment to companies like Pfizer. Yeah.
So
Oh,
if you got the vaccine, Carla did that shit. You're welcome.
You're fucking
Thank
welcome.
you. I haven't got the vaccine yet, but thank you. Okay, so is this your dream career? Are you guys in where you want to be for the rest of your life? You want to change careers? How is that working out for you guys?
So for me, like, I was in retail for the last 15 years. And I think I loved it because, like, I went to school for fashion and I like fashion and stuff. But
And so you went to school for it.
yeah, I went to school for it. And so I'm passionate about it. I love it. But I think everything with COVID happened and I got furloughed and I was just like, I don't know if I can make this work, if this career is even going to be a thing anymore. Like,
Correct.
I don't know. And I couldn't sit at home. I was going crazy. So I looked into something new and I found property management, and a lot of my skills like carried over, because I think my biggest thing is I love to like connect with people. I love to make a difference. Like, and in property management, like, I'm more involved in these people's lives than when I was just selling them clothes. Like, I'm selling your house. So
listen,
it let me connect with people more and have a deeper relationship and connection with them. So
You make a difference every day.
yeah. So I think I do love my career. I think it's maybe not my dream job. I think if I had my dream job, I'd be like, I don't know, a journalist. I love to write, or like a sex coach.
Ooh.
I'd love to.
We're gonna be talking later about that then.
Yeah, or relationships. But I don't know. I gotta go back to school for that shit. So for now, this is.
But now you're happy.
I'm happy. I feel fulfilled.
I like that. And if you guys are finished mixing, you guys can apply as soon as both of them are mixed, and then.
This is so pretty though. It's like literally gold.
It smells really good.
Right? It smells amazing.
Smells familiar.
It does smell familiar.
You said it smells familiar. I mean, have you smelled gold before?
I mean, every day.
Yeah. Yourself.
You got it.
I'm not mouth laughing with you guys.
I don't know if I got it, but I'm gonna try to. Okay, maybe I'll let you.
Look, girl, it's like, listen, I got you. Okay, that's what we have each other for.
Okay, yeah, let's go with that. Just make sure I have enough room to drink wine still.
Yeah, leave the mouth open. So for those that are watching, this you can actually put over your mouth as well when you're not like talking on live. Oh shoot! But yes, that was the. But yeah,
wine.
Well, since we're talking today, I'm not gonna put it over my mouth. So that's why they're not putting it over their mouth too, because they're gonna be talking, giving you guys insight into their life like they're doing now. And we have not forgot about the questions.
We're
concentrating. Yeah, we're just concentrating on this shit.
I have a dream career. My goal in life is just to be happy.
Nice.
The job will not make me happy.
I like
that. And that's just me as a person.
Yeah, I feel like it's not like you're everything. You don't live for your job.
I don't.
It's just a job.
It's just a job.
I'm a workaholic, so I live for that shit. Issue.
Like, why am I not?
I'm
working is cool.
I wish I was a workaholic. I'd be making that bank.
Facts.
But I do I'm doing pretty consistently for the last 6 months. I've been doing 13 to 15-hour work days.
That's a lot of time. And you still have time for 2 partners. Look at that, guys. You can work that many hours, but you know what?
That's
it's all
called
about the
work-life
quantity of
balance.
time. Exactly. And you have it down pat. But what you said, when it's quality time, you can still have to have so much in quantity.
Exactly. So it might just be an hour when I get home, but we make sure that we make the most of it. So Dave always makes dinner. We always make a priority to have dinner together. We always try to make creative date nights. We always make time to have conversations and connect with each other. We just always make time to show up. And even if it is hey, it's just in between something or a little bit of time I have, but we always make time for it.
I love that. And the quality time and conversation. So your quality time's not, I mean, of course you have movie nights sometimes, but it's more so conversation and really getting to to the root of everybody. How are you really doing?
Exactly. And it's so important. And I think that people get so caught up in their day-to-day that they forget to check in. They forget to make time, And if you just consistently are making time, yes. I think you got to make a habit out of it,
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's very true. You have to make a habit out of it because at the end of the day, if you don't, listen.
Things are going to fall apart. Yeah.
And on top of that, you forget. It gets easy. It's just as easy it is to have a routine to actually put in the time. It's just as easy to forget and not put in the time. So you have to do that.
It's a priority. I work a lot. I'm constantly missing things. I can't pretend I'm not. But no matter what, it's so important to me to connect with my loves. It's so important to me to have my girl time. It's so important to me to have me time. And I will not give those things up. They may be less time because I work so much, but I make sure that they happen.
Yes. I love that. She's so sweet. She's like, oh, wait a minute, let's do this. I love it.
Because I don't know if it has nuts.
Do you want to have
nut allergies? Situation.
I know.
So, what is your favorite part of your day?
I guess I want to say my work day or my personal day.
We'll go on to your personal day. What's your favorite? It would be your perfect day consist of. But your work day, what? Because you like your career. What do you like about your career? What makes your day yes?
Yeah, for me, I feel like
you want to help Carla? You got it, Carla?
What? Yeah.
You got it. You're just so good with it.
It's okay. I don't have my glasses on. That's why.
Do you want me to help you?
It's okay. I can feel my face.
Okay. But I
can
feel my face when I'm with you.
Hey!
Because I love it. Okay. So my favorite part of my work day, I love that I make a difference. I love that people come in and they're having a bad day or they're feeling lost or whatever they're feeling, and I can connect with them and turn their day around. I just feel so fulfilled doing that.
Nice.
I've had people who are getting divorced and in a really dark place come in and they're looking for a new home to start over, and we've had some really deep conversations and connected, and they felt seen and I felt seen, and I feel that's the reason I love my job.
I think you just have that effect too on people. You make people feel safe.
I mean, you definitely made me feel safe because your page, I have not said that, amazing.
Thank
just
you.
You opening up, I'll give you an example. The whole blanket thing on the bed.
Oh, girl.
That was so big for me.
What?
That was
the blanket thing on the bed, the 3 blankets.
Oh, yes.
I feel it's so little, but it makes a difference.
Listen, I was killing myself. No, it has to be 1 blanket because I saw a show and it was a monogamous couple, but they said when you start sleeping under different blankets, that's when the relationship goes bad. And I was like, no, we got to sleep under one
relationship is not heated. Because you got your own temperature.
But yeah, so seeing that post, it was just oh my goodness, everything, the little things that.
I like to say the things that no one else is comfortable saying.
Same.
That's why I vibe with your page from the beginning, okay? Because that's the shit people need to see and hear. Like,
exactly.
That's it. What would a What is
Carla.
how's your perfect day look, Carla, at work? Like, you like, oh my gosh, I had such a good day today. Because she's like, I don't like work. I already told you. I want to be happy.
I mean, but I am happy, I guess, you know?
Oh, you said because you like to be at home.
I like working from home, yeah. And I get to wake up every morning.
Oh, nice. And what would your perfect day without work look like?
That's a tough one. I don't know. I live it every day. It's kind of hard to top that.
Aww.
It really is.
She's like, I wake up next to the two people I love, and I work from home.
For me, because I work so much, because I rarely get the things that I adore about life, like, it would just be a day of, like, having the ability to just live in the moment and not have any work stresses and just be around the people I love, doing the things I love. That is, like, my perfect day.
Nice. Okay. Now, how do you... Go ahead.
That's a good day.
Yes. How do you maintain a work-life balance? Because, Rebecca, you be killing it on Instagram.
Okay, I thank you for thinking I kill it. I feel like I fail on the daily.
How? You got wine in hand every day, like, oh, my girlfriends, we out at the wine club. Oh, she came for game night. Like, girl.
Because I ain't giving up. I'm like, I don't care if I had a 15-hour day. I'm still getting this wine. I'm still getting my girl time.
Listen, you need that.
I don't know. I feel like I don't balance it. I feel like I'm always stressed out. I feel like I'm always juggling too much. I feel like I'm never getting enough time. But
I think sometimes you need those girls' nights. It's not.
Yeah, it helps you balance your work. Because if you didn't do it, you'd go to work and cuss the people out and tell them you don't want me there.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. We don't care. Like, we make it work on a Monday, on a Wednesday. Like, I don't care what day it is. I don't care what time it is. And I think having a girl crew who shows up. It doesn't matter if I text them 5 minutes ago. They're like, I'm there. Where are we going?
Where are we going?
My best friend, Sarah, she know who she is.
Yes, Sarah.
She's my family. She's my life partner. And, like, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, whatever day, she's there.
We're actually hanging out with her tomorrow.
Yeah. And whenever I ask her.
Is that the girlfriend hour?
Her, like, do you want to come? What?
Is that the girlfriend hour?
Mm-hmm. She's going to come.
Okay. So, yes, you ask her when she wants to come.
Oh, yeah. If I ask her, do you want to come? Do you want to go get a drink? Whatever. She always goes, is that a question? Like, I'm confused.
Like, do you know me?
Yeah. So, I think having a strong girl circle who shows up for you, who cares, who's invested, like, no matter what you need, they're there.
It's important.
And not just for the fun stuff, for the hard days, you know?
Yes.
Super important.
Those days happen as well. So how
all the damn time.
Listen, okay? How has COVID affected your career? I know that you touched on, like, being in fashion and moving on into property management.
I think we all did. Yeah.
So all three of us changed careers.
All of us.
Yeah, it impacted us as a family and it impacted us all individually. All three of us changed careers during COVID.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
change, baby. Only thing in life, death and change. If you can change, you can make shit keep going.
So I left the retail industry after 15 years of being in it.
Wow.
Carla was working at...
I was working at Trader Joe's for like a year. For funsies. Because I do everything for funsies. If you want to know something about me, I do everything for funsies.
That's a job. You already said you don't want to work. You want to be happy. Yeah. That's it. So funsies are nothing.
You know?
Yeah. So Carla was, like, working for the government. She had a really serious job.
And then I went to Trader Joe's.
And then, she left for, like, to get, like, some stress-free stuff. But then COVID happened, and obviously it turned into a stressful as hell job.
Hell yeah.
So I worked the whole year, then had 2 jobs at one point.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't stop working the whole year, so.
Wow. That is a lot. That is a lot.
And so then I got furloughed for 2 weeks, and then I got a new job, and I was like, fuck this. I'm not doing this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah. I'm so addicted to working. I can't. So
like, you couldn't just sit home and relax with the 2 people you love. You had to go to work. Okay.
Exactly.
You got it. She's like, fuck a job. You're like, I need to be working.
And then Dave, he was with a company for like 7 years.
Yeah.
And he left because like he was working these crazy late hours.
And then he
like,
was the only one in the store for a long
yeah,
time.
he was the only one in the store after they brought him back, and they just like they weren't treating their people good. So he found a better job where like he could be home every night, he could cook dinner every night, like to get more quality time. Just like the things that were important to us all changed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Future for the not that we didn't think of the future, but the future was a lot closer than we thought.
Yeah.
Listen.
So it's like, okay, we're gonna have kids.
Shit changed.
Yeah.
And kids, so you guys are planning on having kids.
Yes.
Nice. I love it. You can see like now it's turning white because it's like getting your face is like getting tighter.
I feel like it is getting tighter. I can't move my lips as much.
So every time I laugh, it's like coming off.
Yeah, I'm trying not to laugh because I feel the cracks. I'm like, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh.
I'm not. Listen, I was a kid in class, and they would say a joke, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm not supposed to be laughing," and I was bust out laughing like, "Fuck it, you're going write me up, okay? Write me up."
It's worth it.
Listen. So now to the fun part. While I look like I have cum all over my face, we're gonna talk about sex.
Perfect timing.
Listen,
we planned this all out from the beginning.
you know how we do. Okay, so I just want to put a disclaimer on here because we are talking to polyamorous people, and a lot of people have the notion that sex is like, whoo, we getting it in all the time whenever we want. You know, it's just like the first top of our relationship. It's not. I want to put that disclaimer in there from now. It's not the top of our relationship. It doesn't work like that. Okay, it's part of it, just like monogamous. It's important, just like monogamous relationships. However, it is not at the top of our list. But because I'm going to be doing sex coaching, I am going to be speaking about sex on my channel, and I want to touch that basis with you guys. So you guys are open, and now I'm going to ask the first question: how do you guys identify sexually?
Bisexual.
Bisexual.
Oh my God.
You're like, it's crazy.
Really? Is that true? Oh my God. I look like I'm Santa Claus now. I'm going to take this off in like 5 minutes because I have to dry first. Now.
Okay. So yeah, bisexual and Dave straight.
Okay.
Extra straight. He's got 2 girlfriends.
Right? Like I can do whatever I want. I can walk outside in a pink ass suit with them 2 bitches, and that's it.
Like I'll be like, Dave, like that's a little feminine. Are you sure you want to wear that? He's like, I don't care. Fucking test me. I got 2 girls. Go look what I got. I'm good.
Bad, and his girls is banging. So someone else.
Like come for him. Come for him.
Literally. Okay, now, do you guys use toys in the bedroom? I'm gonna pull this part off.
We definitely use toys. I can't speak. I'm already drunk. We definitely use toys in the bedroom. And I think everyone should, if you're not, go like look it up, go get some.
At least try. At least try it.
Yeah.
It's not until you try it.
And I think too.
That part.
Yeah, Dave is from Philly. Me too, though.
Not me. Sorry.
Where are you from? Let's not leave you out. Where are you from?
I was born in Mexico but raised in New Jersey.
Nice. Okay.
So not far. So you a Jersey girl. You're from Philly.
Right?
Anyway, yeah, if you don't have toys, I definitely recommend trying them. If you don't feel comfortable doing it with your partners, doing it by yourself, like, I don't know. They're fun. They're great. Everyone should use them. Try different ones. Do them together. Do them alone. I love all of it.
Literally. I love it. And Carla, I'm guessing, you guys are together, so she's talking about you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope so.
Shanice, I said don't talk about my other girlfriend on here.
Sorry, woman.
You calling me out.
I love it. See, do you guys see why, like, I had to get this? Like, when you guys watch this whole thing over, like, I had to. I could not, like, let these people, like, not see your beautiful faces and the energy that comes from you guys. Like, what? Like, this is what it's like dealing with you guys. Like, you guys are dope as fuck. So, does it have to be all 3 of you guys in the bedroom at one time? At all times? Like, no separate stuff?
I think it's literally fucking ridiculous.
Oh, geez, you feel strong about that one.
Right?
Okay, it's like almost impossible for us personally to always have sex as 3. I think that's an unrealistic expectation, and you're setting yourself up for like failure.
I agree.
Because
I
there's 3
definitely agree with
schedules, 3 stress levels, 3 bad days, 3 well, 2 periods. Well, only one.
One here.
I got endometriosis. That's all.
Got you.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, there is too many things for it to always be 3.
Correct.
I think our thing is just let it happen naturally, and it's all us. It's all beautiful. So whether it's Carla and I, Dave and Carla, me and Dave, all 3 of us, separately by yourself, like.
Yes, get that by yourself in, cause it's needed.
Learn it.
You cannot tell somebody how to please you without knowing how to please yourself.
Yes,
so
Shani.
right. You are so
But
right.
yeah, I think it's all important. It's all beautiful, and I think
we
it
will
becomes
never
uncomfortable.
exclude someone.
Yeah, we never exclude anyone. I think
Okay.
that. I mean, for us at least, like that would be messed up to be like, you need to leave. Like,
Or
no.
let's have sex now before she comes home.
Exactly. Like that shit's messed up.
I think people think that's what happens. It's like,
exactly.
Let's go have sex really fast. Come on. Like, what?
Why
would I
think
do that?
If it naturally happens, I'm at
definitely.
work and they're off together and that happens, like that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's just us, or like no matter the dynamic, we welcome all dynamics, no matter what it is. If it's 2, if it's 3, if it's 1. It's all beautiful, and
it's all us.
It's all us,
yes.
exactly. So there's not this like jealousy, like it's all good.
Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. It's all good.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so just in case I haven't already, we haven't made that very clear. It's just as important for you to have sex with just 2 people as it is to have all of it. Because listen, that time has to be done. Now, how do you show
I think as like a triad, right? Like as a triad and a bisexual, like I love men and I love women.
Mm-hmm.
So I want that intimacy and connection just with Carla, and I want that intimacy and connection just with Dave. And yesterday was National Threesome Day or 3-way
yes,
day.
3-way day. Yes,
like, give it all to me. I'm in it for all of it.
For real, I love it. And then, yes, it was National 3-way day yesterday. Okay, boom. So how do we show? I know you touched on this a little bit in the beginning, but how do you show intimacy outside of the bedroom?
I feel like it's all day, every day. Like there's so many ways, right?
It depends on the person.
Yeah, it depends on the person too, right? Like showing intimacy for Dave might mean like letting him do something he wants to do by himself and not attacking him or holding it against him. Mm-hmm. That could be intimacy for him. It could be intimacy that like you thought of me throughout your day and like checked in when I was having a rough time. Like,
mm-hmm.
Correct.
I think there's so many ways, and I think when you realize that sex is like, honestly, it's not the biggest intimacy. It's not. Like sex is great, and we love having sex together, and we have a great sex life, but that's not it.
The reason why your sex life is so great is because of all that other stuff that goes into it, that flows into you being like, okay, I really want to have sex with this person because they were intimate with me outside of the bedroom before coming into the bedroom.
Exactly. And I think too, like we'll have guys in our DMs all the time, or girls. We've had girls.
I mean, y'all bisexual, why not? Y'all
and they're like, oh, I could fuck you, I could this, I could that. Like, okay, do you not realize that like I love my partners for more than that? That really isn't everything?
I mean, you're in a throuple. Like, you're supposed to be having sex. That's all you're there for.
Yeah,
Come on.
Sex is great. Can you show up for me? When things fall apart, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm having a mental collapse, are you going to sit there and talk me through it?
Correct.
Like, that's the shit that matters.
Mm-hmm. And it matters big time. Big time. And I'd
rather have that all day. Because that's the other thing, too. We've all been in other throuples.
Mm-hmm.
And we've all been treated like shit. And just been sex. We wanted more.
We don't want that,
yeah, because sex is easy. This shit is not easy.
I can go on Tinder and get sex. That's easy. Like, give me more. You know?
For real. Okay, now, how has COVID affected your sex life?
So I feel like the biggest thing is just there's more anxiety. The world has felt like it's falling apart at multiple points.
Listen.
So I think when you're mentally not in a good place,
It's hard.
it's hard to feel sexy.
Correct. Definitely.
Like, it just is, right? Like, you're just like, I don't feel confident. I don't feel excited. Like, I feel scared. I feel frustrated. Like, when you're feeling all these things, it's hard to feel like sexy and just want to be about sex, you know?
Correct.
And I think like things tested us in new ways. We had new schedules. We had new jobs. Like, so just adjusting to all those things. Also,
Yeah.
my face is gleaming, but that's
Yes! I love it.
but yeah, I feel like it just, there was just new stresses, new things that we never dealt with before. But I think all in all, it brought us closer.
It showed us how strong we can be as a throuple.
I think too, I'm not saying we ever thought we were just like only sex, but I think it made us realize how much more than sex we were. Right?
I like that.
Like, it doesn't have to always be fun. It can be dark and we can still love each other.
Yeah.
We cannot know what tomorrow is going to look like, and we can still
choose
close.
each other, because you could choose somebody else. Like, oh wait, it's tomorrow. Oh, bye.
Yeah.
Not you.
That's the thing. It's easy to show up when things are
Easy.
Show
Correct.
up when it's fucking hard. That's what
And
I'm
how
doing.
you show up with love.
Communication is my favorite intimacy.
Yes. And understanding. Like, you gotta understand what the fuck I'm saying. Because if I'm just talking to you to talk, that's wasting my goddamn time as well.
I said that to you before. But whenever we get in an argument, my favorite part is after we're all just not upset anymore, we sit there and we literally talk it out.
That's beautiful.
All our fights will have a resolution.
Yeah.
There hasn't been one there has.
And I feel like we're like reflecting and we're seeing each other's sides, and something I think that's so amazing that Dave does for us, because we fight more.
We do.
I think
you
girls
guys
are
are
more
ladies.
passionate.
Yes. And on top of that, like, we have our moments that we just like, listen, this is how I wanted to be. And I don't want to be like that, but I want to be like this.
Yeah. But I feel like we have a partner, we have Dave, who comes in and he like helps us see each other's side, help us see that we're saying the same thing.
Yeah. Instead of taking a side.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nobody's wrong and nobody's right. We're all both on the same side.
Exactly.
It's you guys against the problem, not you guys against each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I said it before and I'll say it again, that's real king shit.
That's
yes.
Okay,
but
you
king
can't
right
just,
here.
oh, I swing that dick. Oh, I put it
Dick
down.
her down.
Oh, I dicked her down. Okay, but can you fucking talk to me?
Listen, talk to me, yeah.
Can you be vulnerable with me?
No, I can just give you dick.
I don't want it. It's called dildos.
Listen,
Yeah.
we got that. And the thing is that, okay, so for those who don't know, I also have an online sex store that is the same store you'll go to for my facial mask, but it has some sex toys on there. And I have this toy that, like, basically, it'll eat your pussy like somebody else.
I've seen that one. No, remember I told you
You did see that one.
But I mean,
Dave, you cracked me
the
up.
Italian did come out. The guy said the Italian came out. That South-feeling Italian.
Yes, I like it.
But yeah, no, I agree. That's great. But honestly, I like it. But like, I'd rather take my girls.
Correct. I mean, hey, why not? The real thing. It comes attached. But you know what it is?
But when it's out of town,
Fair game.
There.
Carla's like, I'm still better. Okay.
call me. I'll fly in.
Like, I'll teleport to you. Okay, just be in that with me.
We can FaceTime it.
Listen, yo, technology has made things 10 times better. 10 times better, because you can do, and there's also a dildo that you can like move around with your phone.
Manually, like
Yes.
on the remote.
No, yeah, on a remote, yeah, I have one of them online, but I mean, like, from your phone, like, if Carla's out of town and she wants to stroke you this way, she can just move her finger on the phone this way. Right?
Girl, yes.
So the technology is going up there, and people need to realize that when technology on sex toys are at the level it's at, and you need to come with something more than that, which means your brain needs to work. and it needs to be able to help me out when I have my low moments, and it needs to be able to be open and vulnerable, because if you're not, I can use this plastic toy that's open.
Yeah.
That has it, you know.
Literally. But okay, so let me see, because I did have a question here that came in like a long time. Okay. So what's the best and worst part about being in a triad?
Oh, I know the best.
Okay.
Go ahead,
My
Carla, your
best
turn.
is that I get a manual basically for both of you.
Oh, Carla always says.
Oh.
So if I'm arguing with Rebecca, or I don't understand her point of view, or she's going through something and I'm feeling a certain way, I could always go to Dave and he'll be like, it's happened before. He'll be like, I felt the same way. This is how I dealt with it. And like, this is what she means when she does things. Like, this is her pattern. This is who she is. And like, he helps.
Get feedback.
You get feedback, and vice versa with Dave too. So like,
yeah, like if you're having an issue with Dave, you come to me, and like I can give her feedback, and like, okay, I went through this or that. Yeah,
this is how I felt. You know what I mean? And that's a big pro if you actually talk to your partners.
Facts, because you literally, they've been there. If you're dealing with a relationship that was there for many years before, they know if they did the work to be able to accept a third person, they should know each other. So if you are just seeking information and trying to figure out how to better understand that person, it's not that hard when you're actually wanting to.
Yeah.
And if they don't know, it's a red flag.
And I think like such a great thing that I've learned, I think Dave has said the same, is that like watching back, like if I see Carla maybe react a way that I used to react towards Dave, and seeing like how he has grown. Yeah, I get to see the other side of the coin, or I can see how he's grown and become a different person and reacted differently. Yeah. Like that growth is so beautiful.
And you helped become that.
Yeah. And so I think that there's so much like reflection and growth and like I fall in love with him again. I fall in love with myself again, like self-love for the strength that I
just love how Carla looks at you. This is like, she looks at you like, yes, this is mine.
Yeah, I thought all in all, like, there's just so many beautiful parts of it. There's more hands to hold, more people to pick you up when you're falling down, like, more laughs, more fun, more support, more everything.
I know game nights be lit, okay?
Yeah.
Game nights lit. When it's just 2 people,
I'm
always so many games to play.
But 3 people, that's a party.
Like, yes.
Always a party.
But I think the toughest thing is that a lot of people just aren't prepared for the level of communication. They're not prepared to be very vulnerable. They're not prepared to feel uncomfortable.
Yes.
In order to grow, you have to be uncomfortable.
And sometimes, I mean, it is a lot at times being in the circle and that uncomfortableness. But at the same time, you're growing so much faster than if you weren't in this type of relationship. So it's like, take it and run with it. Like, appreciate the good. If you look at the good and you look at all the positives that come with being in this relationship, you would not go back.
And I think why bother? Like every time we fight, we grow from it. We learn from it. We become better versions of ourselves. And I'd rather go through that.
Nice.
You know?
I mean, just think about like.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't mean to
Dave.
Dave, say hi. Say hi, Dave. Hi, how are you?
They, someone called us out that we from South Philly.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Like the Italian came out.
He like, who I gotta come for? Who I gotta come for?
Hi, I'm Dave.
Hey, Dave. I love it. I love it.
He's about to go cook dinner, so.
Oh.
House
husband. Listen, okay, you guys could be on live drinking wine while your man making y'all food.
Step up your game, supposed kings.
Yeah.
Guys, cook, bitch, cook. Listen, I'm so glad that listen, this shit don't save. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed too. Like, this was solid. This was solid gold.
I love the plug-in. Yeah, so I had a great time with you guys. We're definitely doing girlfriend hour, so we will be
coming back on with our girl crew.
Yes, it's gonna be fucking amazing. We're gonna get those dates together, come back on, talk about. We're gonna shoot the shit. All right, it won't be no questions. It'll be a good time.
I think we might have to upgrade from wine to like liquor.
Yes, shot.
Get the real party going.
Yes.
Okay?
I'm with that one. I'm with that one. You know what? We're gonna do a game night. We're gonna do a game night. We can do it on Zoom. We got that.
I'm so
That's gonna
down.
happen.
Yeah.
Virtual game night.
Yes, that's it. Oh, I'm happy. Okay,
I love it.
Good to you.
Yes.
yes, fill those
We're still
glasses.
drinking.
I see. I'm still drinking too. Okay. About to pour up again. Is there any last words you guys want to say? Anything you want to tell them about yourselves you might not have heard?
Question about a con.
About a what?
Oh yes.
Con
What's the
being
con about your
public.
relationship? She's like, a con? Bitch, there's no con to this shit. It's
Oh,
all
I
positives around here.
Well, look,
I said that like you have to be vulnerable.
Oh,
You
yeah,
aren't
but
ready for
I
it.
got
Okay,
one, too.
go ahead, girl.
I mean, my biggest con is that they never take our relationship serious. I mean, yours.
True. It's always it's about our king. Oh God, a perfect man.
I mean, he's pretty perfect.
I
Okay,
just
like-
bow to him. We're just sexual slaves to show up for our
We
God.
just concubines.
Wait, for real?
Dave
I
has
guess-
that too.
Maybe.
Dave
How
has
did
that.
I not know?
Right,
about
because he
this?
doesn't have to deal with that. As the woman, your two dynamic is so diminished and like looked at so I guess like what? Like
Because people even say, they always go, how are you not jealous of her with Dave?
Or your friend messaging you when you first started dating.
Yeah, like I've had people, oh, I'm so concerned for you. I think Dave's cheating on you.
With me?
Bitch,
like that's my girlfriend
I'm
too.
sleeping with her too.
That's mine. Yes,
Like,
I
what?
definitely understand that.
Yeah, people just like, they can't see it as valid. And it's always about the guy that we must be doing this for Dave. Like, no.
Like why would I be
For
doing?
us.
And you guys are living your own truth. Like it's not like you guys are just trying this out. I mean, I understand with the community and basically people are like sign these two bitches up. They're mine. That's what it is. And I don't care if they even get along, but they're mine. And we're in this poly relationship. I
Exactly.
understand. Yes, and then on top of that, it's like over sexualized. I understand. However, when it's a real triad, a real couple, because if it's an open V, the females do not have to be in
Yes.
together.
Get it.
However,
And
when it's
that's
a triad and a if it's a triad, all of us are together, okay? The girls just
Exactly.
as much each
No
other
one's
as
less
a
than.
man is.
And also, like, why can't Dave be jealous of us? Like, I don't get it.
Bro,
Why is it always, oh, you have to be jealous of the man having time with the girl?
especially when like you guys automatically, especially when Dave's like he's a more spacious person, you guys do get more time together. So as a normal person, not a man, as a normal person,
Oh, here we go. That was a button. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. Let's see. Hopefully.
It worked! Like, what? I did it.
Listen. I did not know that Instagram Live is exactly an hour.
It's like Zoom.
I had no idea.
I was like, still talking like, listen.
I know. I was like, they cut us off. I got kicked out.
Right? Like, how dare you having a conversation
DJs over the
with
summer.
And we talk about how basically the female dynamic in the relationship
hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so we were talking about basically how the female dynamic in a triad is not as
It's undervalued.
exactly. It is undervalued, and at the end of the day, when you have two females together, you have to do the most work to get over all the shit that goes into having two females in the relationship to begin with. Okay. That's the hard part. And it's like, wait a minute, how are you going to diminish when we do all this work? Like, that's not fair at all. But we need to basically, when you're a bisexual person, there is no less than. You do have a scale for some people for bisexuality,
For sure, some
However,
people do, but ours
yes.
is very equal, and it's unfair for someone to devalue that. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like sometimes our friends do it, our coworkers do it, our family does it. Like, I feel like sometimes it's like Carla's relationship with Dave's more valid just because he's a man, and I'm just the friend on the side.
You're
Yeah.
a cute friend.
Thanks.
You're my best friend.
Bestest friends, sister wives.
Listen, I honestly, when I heard that term, I was like, no, I'm not a sister wife because that's not my sister. I'm not fucking my sister.
No, I feel the same. I'm not saying there's anything against it. I support it if that's your dynamic, but that's not our dynamic.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
It's
not
my wife.
Listen, I'm doing the same thing Dave's doing, okay?
Exactly.
I love it. I appreciate every second I've had you guys on, even more than the hour that I wanted to be on here. And, you know, we can't stop talking to each other. I could barely end this. Like, I'm like, okay, I have a whole other hour. But
yeah, like, let's keep going.
Facts.
We'll be
like,
back.
It's honest,
we'll be back.
Literally.
Yeah, girlfriend hour's coming up.
I'm gonna actually make a whole like post and Zoom. We're gonna do the girlfriend hour for just us first. I'm gonna make a Zoom for like everyone else. We do like a huge game night and then breakout rooms and shit. That would be lit. Yes.
I love it. All right. Game night, and then maybe you can have RDK on next time.
No, RDK. Listen, I know when you say he needs his time, he's playing games, like video games, right? Okay, like I know. I play Call of Duty. Give me some, like, when my husband's like, let's go fuck this shit up. Yes, let's go fuck this shit up.
I'm just saying, you got R and K tonight, but you were missing that D. It does sound dirty. It was a joke. Dave goes, that sounds dirty.
Don't sexualize me.
We dirty
I'm
right.
sorry. We sexualized Dave.
You know what? We're not supposed to do that in this community. We're part of the community. You can't be sexualizing people. However, you can't miss that D, okay? Love you guys. I had a good. I don't know if you're talking to me or not.
Oh, he's just cracking
commenting. Yes. Well, I had a great time with you guys. I cannot wait for girlfriend hour. And thank you again. Thank you. Have a great night, guys.
You too. Bye, everyone.